What a wonderful life. How lucky am I that I get to hold your pretty hands in mine. No clouds in the sky, nah, when you're by my side. It's like the sun is shining from those eyes. And darling, when you look at me, I forget how to breathe. The noise starts turning to a song. And I was blind, but now I see. Looked for eternity with you, were right there all along. You're where I belong. You're where I belong. With you by my side, feels like the rain is gone. I'm holding on like the sun in the sky, like the stars in the night. When I look in your eyes, I knew it all along.
Hello my loves and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Kiki. If you're also a returning subscriber, welcome back. So our journey to the Cayman Islands has started at JFK in New York. We hopped into a taxi, ready for our 4-hour flight to paradise. Now, we did hit a little bump in the road with some rain that caused our flight to be delayed, but that didn't dampen our spirits. After all, a little rain couldn't stop us from reaching those beautiful islands. Something to keep in mind if you're planning a trip to the Cayman Islands. Flights don't run every day, so you'll need to plan accordingly. We did look into flying from Miami, which has more options, but since we were already in New York, we grabbed the flight that worked for us. Oh, and for my fellow Kenyans out there, good news, you don't need a visa to visit the Cayman Islands, which made our travel plans even smoother. After a delay, we finally boarded. Our 4 hours later, we touched down in the Cayman Islands, ready for some sun, sand, and relaxation.
Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head.
So we finally arrived at the Cayman Islands, and honestly speaking, I just can't wait to show you guys what's in store. So we've just arrived at the Marriott Hotel, and before we dive into the adventure, let me give you a quick room tour. Just a heads up, if you're planning a trip to the Cayman Islands, book your hotels well in advance, especially during the peak season. And there are not so many hotels on the island because the island is pretty small. I will explain that a little bit later. So rooms here are filled up very fast, especially during the peak season, and be prepared to, the Cayman Islands is known for being one of the most expensive spots in the Caribbean, so hotels can get pretty pricey. I'm talking about very expensive. So trust me, the experience is worth every penny. As soon as we arrived, our flight landed early in the morning, giving us an entire day to explore. Despite the short journey, we still had plenty of energy, so we kicked things off fast with a few drinks at the hotel restaurant. It was so nice, just right there at the beach. Afterwards, we headed to Camana Bay to soak in our first impressions of the Cayman Islands. The timing was just so perfect. It was Cayman Art Week, and the atmosphere was simply stunning. For a minute, I thought I was in Europe, to be honest. The area was super classy with a serene vibe, and we noticed a wonderful mix of people from all walks of life. It just felt like the perfect place to start our day one adventure. Since we didn't have any specific plans for the evening, we decided to explore Camana Bay and grab something to eat on a whim. Without any prior research, we stumbled upon Union Restaurant, and it turned out to be an amazing find. The restaurant was buzzing with energy, partly because Cayman Art Week was in full swing and they had several art pieces on display. The atmosphere was sophisticated, with families enjoying fine dining, which was a bit of a surprise since we were not even dressed for that. We were dressed for something more casual. As we settled in, the owner, a charming, kind woman from either England or Ireland, approached us. She immediately recognized my husband's European roots, guessing he was from Belgium, which led to a fun conversation in Dutch with her Dutch husband. We ordered different dishes, and both were fantastic. I would absolutely recommend this restaurant. Everyone was incredibly friendly, making our first day even more special. Imagine the owner serving you, and she was so kind, super nice. Hearing how they opened the restaurant during the pandemic and managed to thrive added a layer of admiration. Honestly, day one in the Cayman Islands exceeded all expectations. It's a place where kindness is in abundance, and I couldn't help but wonder, why isn't it even more popular? Maybe because it's expensive to live in Cayman.
I'm an overthinker, lost in my life. I'm always searching for answers. So I never find happiness in every choice I make. Caught in a cycle, can't catch a break.
Hi, chicken!
Wish that I could just turn off, like a switch in my brain, so I can find.
Developments. Some are older, like this one.
In the quiet of the night, my head's going so loud. It sounds just like a party. Thoughts spin around like shadows they cast. I'm an overthinker, lost in my life. I'm always searching for answers. So I never find happiness in
I'll have the same as her. Yeah. See the breakfast is nice.
No, I haven't.
At first I thought that's... Yeah. There's some small things. Yeah. Some small damages. So. Okay.
And then also on
Someone had a small.
yeah.
Okay. Also, there's also a scratch here. Yeah. Nothing too crazy.
I can hear the silence as I'm walking by. Everyone's so quiet. I know the reason why. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna lie. I know you can see it. What you got yourself into. What you got yourself into. Come and say something. I wanna hear your voice. Give it all or nothing. You're always getting lost. Ain't no time to stop it. So show me what you need. I know that you want it, but what you got yourself into? What you got yourself into? What you got yourself into? I can feel your eyes on me.
Water is nice.
How do you like it here?
A lot.
You love it or you like it?
I love it and I like it.
I see it.
How do you like it?
I love it, babe. I'm so in love.
Nice, but we also have to get in the car. You cannot go there with your bare foot, even you'll hurt too much. It's like stones. That guy there, that boat. Oh, look at that.
loves. So today we just took a car to just drive around along the island, and it felt so good. Like Dimitri is there, we're about to jump on the water, and I have to say that Cayman Island is just something I never thought it is. Could be safe. Yeah, we're about to jump on the water and have some amazing views because the beaches are so private. So now I think we are past East End, and oh my god guys, like how is this even real? How is this real? Like how? We're just walking around this area. We just want to see the beautiful homes we've been seeing at the back, so we want to see them like on the beachfront side. Baby,
Yeah.
what do you think about the Cayman so far? Because this is like our day 3. I've not been vlogging at all.
Right.
So like this is
It's amazing. I mean, it's a very clean, safe place. So it's pretty much a dream destination. Yeah.
There's more stones over here. Do you still want to continue?
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think.
There are a couple of things I wanted to see there.
Yeah, but
And
we
I think
have
those-
to cross over there. I don't think it's really
I think
logical.
the owners of those homes have very strategically made sure nobody can walk there.
Yeah,
Which
it's
I think
okay.
I think we would do the same thing, so I can't blame them.
Of course, of course. So we're just going to go back to where we left our stuff over there, and then probably we head back to the car and continue to drive. If we see another side of the beach where it's like private and beautiful, we might decide to actually have a dip. Okay.
Wanna grab him?
So we arrived at the ramp point while we were driving, and honestly it looks so nice, nicer in person than I even anticipated. Baby, what do you think?
It's so beautiful.
It's really, really beautiful. I love the breeze.
This is like paradise.
I know it is paradise.
You know, some type of bug. The eggs from bugs.
They're like tadpoles.
I see them moving.
1,000 words ain't enough to define the body of, yeah. Caught her look and she wants it back. She's firing up that body up, yeah, yeah. You think that I want you, but nah, babe. You're one in a million, but it's not for me. I'm not into girls with the plastic drapes.
Those are like mandazes. No? My fish.
You can just eat.
My love, so, I've got like the craziest story from our stay at this hotel because, so we went down for breakfast. I recorded that day when we went for breakfast at the hotel restaurant. It was on a Sunday, and usually they do brunch. And out of nowhere, a lady comes up to me and says, "Hi, Kiki." At this point, I am so shocked. Like, I'm in the Cayman Islands and someone recognizes me. Turns out she knew me from Instagram. We'd never met in person, but she joined one of my Instagram lives a while back. Here's where it gets wild. During that live, we were talking about job opportunities worldwide, and one of the viewers was a woman living in the Cayman Islands. She shared how she landed a job there, and it inspired this lady to start Googling job opportunities in the Cayman Islands that same night. She applied to a bunch of jobs, got an interview, and actually landed a job there. She even connected with a woman from the live who helped her settle in. Now, here we are, meeting in person at the hotel. We're planning to have dinner together, my husband, her, and her boyfriend, to get to know each other. It's amazing how social media connects people. The best part, she's doing really well here, like with a great job. And gets this, she even told me, like, you know what, the HR for this hotel is a Kenyan too. I'm like, small world, right? Then another best part is also coming up, right? So she invited us for dinner, and it will be the day after this. So we had a really nice time. Her boyfriend was from Italy, joined us, and so two Europeans, two Kenyans at the table. The conversation flowed effortlessly. The restaurant even surprised us with a birthday cake for her, which made the night even more special. Sorry, a birthday cake for me because it's my birthday. All of that is just gonna come up. I just don't want to spoil all of that, like when you guys are about to watch all of that, because I want just to let the music flow and I want you to concentrate and see what's happening, right? So she invited us at her place and we decided to check it out. And I was so happy and proud of her. We had a drink there, and it was so inspiring to see how much she's grown since she's moved back. I mean, since she's moved to the Cayman Islands. The risks she took to relocate are truly admirable, and I couldn't help but feel proud of her journey. It was a beautiful reminder of the guts it takes to chase your dreams. So here we are preparing and we are heading there, and I love the sunset. And I remember after this video, like an American guy, he asked us, "Do you guys want a picture? You and your husband?" I was like, "Oh, sure." I love Americans. They're super, super friendly. Anyway, let's see how this evening flows.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're taking me a video. Thank you.
I think we did it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it.
Birthday girl. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! 1, 2, you!
So this part of our trip is really exciting because it's not just about enjoying the beautiful Cayman Islands for my birthday. There's a bit of business involved too. My husband has been in touch with the lawyer, and here has been we're just exploring the future of business opportunities in the Cayman Islands. One of the key places we visited was the Cayman Enterprise City, which is an incredible hub for businesses. We met with a lovely lady there. You'll see her on the video. She was extremely nice, and I'm telling you, everybody in Cayman it's crazy. It's unbelievable. So she's so kind, and she gave us a full tour and explained everything we needed to know, and also very helpful, and it really opened our eyes to the potential here. We're hoping to dive deeper into this in the future, but for now I just wanted to give you a glimpse into the more business-oriented side of our trip.
You want to be more kind of private and confidential when they work, and these are also standing desks. Their TVs delivered, so that will always have just like some marketing content up there, quite different events that are upcoming. This side we have a kind of collaborative team working space that you can rent out, and that you can just do it. And there's a little cost above this. Coffee and everything there usually. Once we get up and running properly, then the client experience team will make sure that that's all. And then these two middle rooms over here. Yeah, an example of, you know, if you're in.
Maybe I could work so well in here.
Yeah, so there.
So today, as one of those casual, laid-back days over wrapping up our visit to Cayman Enterprise City earlier on, we headed back to the hotel just looking to relax. We were both so exhausted from the heat and everything we'd done earlier, but it gets really hot, especially this time we were here. So we decided to keep it simple for dinner. You know, one day you'll find dining, the next day you just eat anything you find, you know. So we are heading to the chicken for a quick bite before calling it a night. With so many days ahead of us, we're just beating ourselves and just enjoying the slower moments. And it is yummy. So yummy. It is so natural. You guys have no idea. I totally recommend chicken.
Hi love, so today is another day, and oh my god, it's so hot already. It's like 38 degrees. It's extremely hot, like during the day. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And of course the little car that we got in Cayman, by the way, you have to keep in mind that you have to reserve, I think, your cars in advance. We didn't do that, so in that case we got a tiny car, but we have no problem because anyway, it's just for moving around, because it's also difficult to just be walking in Cayman. It's, first of all, it's extremely hot. Second of all, it's not like walking friendly, so you have to use your car just like in America most of the time. So yeah, we are heading to whatever place. We will see like the beach is beautiful because I need to take some pictures. I have an assignment that I have to do. I have to deliver to a brand, so of course we're looking to do that and also just enjoy the beautiful weather. We cannot honestly complain because we know how cold it can get in Europe. We have experienced that, and we're just happy to have a hot day. Okay, so I'll take you around there.
Happy.
Yeah, and we also have a dinner reservation tonight in a restaurant, the Ritz-Carlton. So we're just going to have a really good time.
Don't take it too personally. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you weren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got it, but I can't.
The dress is so big.
Be hard on you now to know the truth. A bit confused, but there's a bunch of us out in the world who's just like me, not into you. Same. You think you the deal, you know nothing, babe. I want something real, not the custom made. I'll buy you a drink, keep you company. I'm sorry, that's all it will be. My fault.
Me too.
Yeah, so we'll pick. I think we'll pick between one of these two.
On this beautiful day, we finally booked our trip to Stingray City from our hotel. It is a must-do, of course, in the Cayman Islands, and we were so excited to experience it. The boat was full ride energy, Jamaican reggae playing on the background, amazing views all around. Even though it rained a little bit at some point, I was so eager to see the stingrays up close, but when I got there, I chickened out. You guys will see that. Oh my God, that was so funny. I mean, they were so slimy, and they said they had like 2 mouths. Wow, that was so interesting. So, my husband, on the other hand, had the time of his life swimming and playing with them. I was screaming the whole time and eventually decided to stay on the boat and watch from afar because I wanted other people to totally enjoy the experience. But if you love water and you're not afraid of fish, you'll absolutely enjoy this. My husband, on the other hand, he snorkeled afterwards and couldn't stop smiling. I was literally shaking when we took a picture with the stingrays because we absolutely had to do that. There's one there.
Are you going in?
No, you can go.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Oh, yeah. They're our friends' babies. For us, they look like sharks. Yeah. They are the closest thing in the shark family.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, just our board side, all the dark material.
Yeah, I'm feeling anxious, baby, 안아줘. 바라카 소리나, my baby, I don't wanna know. 우리의 미래 모래처럼 몰라 where it goes. 난 아직 준비 안 됐어, 나 알려줘. I'm feeling anxious lately, I don't know. 피곤하기도 하고, baby, think I gotta go. 난 이제 너만 생각하기 싫어, take it slow. 난 아직 준비 안 됐어, yeah, 나 알려줘. It's you. 내 머릿속에 너의 품. I'll travel to the moon. 네 옆에 있어준다고. Yeah, it's true. 나도 내가 미워한다고. Yeah, 내가 잘못했다고. Yeah, now I'm in the sand all alone, all alone. Ooh, yeah, I'm out of time, baby. I've been up thinking all night. 하지마 그런 생각 좀 crazy like I've been licking up 내 머릿속에 너뿐이야. Okay, damn right 내가 아니면 that lie you've been thinking of. 하루하루 지나도 이적인 my attitude. 술을 계속 마시고 잠 못 자 I'm attitude. It's you 내 머릿속에 너의 품. I'll travel to the moon. 네 옆에 있어준다고. It's true. 나도 내가 미워한다고. Yeah. 내가 잘못했다고. Yeah. Now I'm in the sand all alone, all alone. 우리 처음 만났을 때 you were in my mood. 술 취해 거기 I was drinking all night. 거기 사장
So Tilly's at the Cayman Islands was such an absolute gem. Honestly, this beachside restaurant was serving pure vibes, and even after the rain, everything felt magical. I really feel like I want to come back again. We watched the clouds roll by the sunset painted by the sky in stunning shades of orange, truly breathtaking. They also have a special lobster bubbles and bagatas days, which added a unique touch to our experience. It was amazing just sitting there, soaking it all in, even spotting a few American celebrities dining nearby. The whole atmosphere was peaceful and full of joy, making us daydream about the life, what life could be actually if we lived at the Cayman Islands.
On me, like this.
Huh?
On me.
What?
Pay attention to myself. I'd rather pay attention to you and all the things that lost in my mind. I'm always searching for answers.
So yesterday we went to Stingray City, and then I was so scared, by the way, of the stingrays. They're so slimy and they look like wait, I have something here. It's okay, we can continue to talk. So yeah, I was so scared of them, but Dimitri had so much fun. Like, he was swimming with them, he was playing with them.
Well, I wasn't that confident, but
no, you loved it. You loved doing that. You loved playing along with them and doing all of those.
Right.
So the day before, I can't remember what we actually did, but anyway, it will still be part of the vlog. I've not been talking much because I find like it's just so refreshing to watch a video where you're seeing things by yourself, and you're anticipating to see what's next and what's next. And so this is our second week here in Cayman Islands, and we love it so far. We're quickly heading to a morning meeting, so it's been work and play for Boo Boo. He's always we are doing all these fun things, but at the same time he also got to work. So we're really excited to be here in Cayman, and it's so funny because I've been meeting a lot of Kenyans working especially in the hospitality industry, and they're all so friendly. Everybody is just so friendly over here. It's so far away but so beautiful. Everybody is just amazing. If you're planning to come here, like, I would just say go ahead and do it, because it's everything and more than we imagined, even better in person.
It's far more developed than you would think.
Yeah, it's far more developed than you would think. The roads are clean. And yesterday, like, we went to a restaurant, it's called Tilly's. We had a really amazing time at Tilly's. Oh, actually now I remember, the day before I went with my friend Irene, the one that I sort of, the one who came here to Cayman, and she came to Cayman because she had it from a platform. So yeah, we had some drinks around sunset hour. Dimitri was so tired, he was also working that evening. So yeah, we've arrived at our destination. The island is so small, so it's 5 minutes drive from our hotel. 4 minutes actually. So we'll see you guys.
check your style. Did your friends just come and hang out?
What are you doing, baby?
And back, we make the stars shine, make the stars shine bright. Hey, hey, come with me now. You're the best thing inside of this party. Nobody else, nobody like you. So give me all that. Give me all. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all that and don't be rude to me. Give me what I need, don't be rude to me. Check you out, check your style. Did your friends just come and hang out? To the bar and to the back. I just wanna touch you both like a shot.
So one thing you're going to notice is that the Cayman Islands, they have a lot of chickens. That's Dimitri there feeding the chickens. And actually later on, we came to know that you're not allowed actually to feed the chickens, but we had so many fries that we got along with the drinks that we had ordered. And all the time, like when we would eat, there were so many chickens there on the beach close to us. And, you know, also there was this friendly dog around here that came to share with us. And I'm going to explain why there's a lot of chickens at the Cayman Islands. So, like you saw, there's a lot of chickens. There's even one time where I was getting out of the hotel and there was so many chickens roaming outside, and I was like, "Hi, chicken." So the reason why there's a lot of roaming chicken is because they're descendants of the domesticated birds that were either abandoned or escaped over the years. By the way, they look like kuku kienyeji. As a Kenyan, you'd understand what I mean. So due to the warm climate, lack of natural predators, and abundance of food, the chickens have thrived and multiplied. Can you imagine, like, a country where, like, even people are not stealing chickens? Like you're so wealthy that it doesn't even matter. Like I'm like, you cannot do that in my country. Like, just eating chickens all over like that. You can't. That's Dimitri over there. He's swimming. He's been a fish since he came here. He wants nothing to do with the land. So historically, chickens were kept for food and eggs, but as the Cayman Islands developed, many were left to roam freely. Over time, they became feral, and today they are considered a part of the local environment. The chickens are often seen in urban areas, parks, and even on the beaches, like you guys saw, adding to the island's unique charm. While some locals and tourists find them endearing, like us, others view them as a nuisance. I didn't find them as a nuisance. Actually, I was so happy to like see chickens next to me, you know. Despite mixed feelings, the chickens have become an official symbol of the laid-back island lifestyle in the Cayman Islands. Because even when you go to Key West in America and Florida, you'll find a lot of chicken. It's the same thing, like they're part of other animals, you know. So you're not allowed to like take them and cook them. It's actually very illegal to do that.
1,000 words ain't enough to define the body up, yeah. Got a look and she wants it back. She's firing up that body up. Confused, but there's a bunch of us out in the world who's just like me, not into you. Same, you think you the deal, you know nothing, babe. I want something real, not the stuff, babe. I'll buy you
It's here in this development?
So this
It's a nice area. Because you play double at 5.
yeah.
Come right for us here. Go for a swim. We're good.
Do people sue each other here a lot? Like,
Somebody, if you lose, you got paid their bill.
okay.
Right? So that's why we don't have a lot of lawsuits.
They should do that.
Right, they did. All this insurance money poured in. It was an amazing boom for the economy. You never realize what the economic impact was.
Water from the shower, it's still warm.
It is.
Yeah.
And you were saying
Yeah, no, I just know like there's some things you would never think about, like in Florida.
Sure. So the good thing about no, not that. Second now. So on my road is older homes. Back here is nicer because these are the newer homes on this circle. They kind of start at the front of the community back this way. So these are the newest ones. So they're definitely the nicest ones. Over on my canals. Yeah.
And the temperature is.
It's really beautiful.
Italian view.
Oh, nice. I'm crashing that night. That coated with ceramic, but what they can't do is it all.
$7 miles.
Check your style. Did your friends just come and hang out? To the bar and to the back. I just wanna touch you boy. Like a shot from the dark. Yeah, we girls, we know how to rock. To the edge and back. We make the stars shine bright. Hey, hey, come with me now. You're the best thing inside of this party. Nobody else, nobody like you. So give me all that. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all your love and don't be rude to me. Give me what I need, don't be rude. So give me all that. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all your love and don't be rude to me. Give me what I need, don't be rude to me. It's just you and just me. So move your feet and follow this tiger. Let's get real, hear me roar. We are the stars, love, we're the stars tonight. Hey, hey, come with me now. You're the best thing inside of this party. Nobody else, nobody like you. So give me all that. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all your love and don't be.
And that's a wrap on our amazing adventure here in the Cayman Islands. We had an amazing, incredible time exploring, relaxing, and discovering all the beauty this place has to offer. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this journey. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on our upcoming travels and adventures. If you have any questions or want to share your own experience in these Cayman Islands, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.
Hey, hey, come with me now. You're the best thing inside of this party. Nobody else, nobody like you. So give me all that. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all your love and don't be rude to me. Give me what I need, don't be rude. So give me all that. Give me all that. So give me all that. Give me all you right here. And when you feel it,